Okay, well, I was having a look in this month's Country Living magazine, and there's an article in here about a lady who's got a farm in Well, which I believe is up past Crondall. And she owns a company called the Little Grey Sheep Company that I've seen at the maltings when they have a thing called Ravelry. It's on every February. It's a sort of knitting, sewing type thing. And she has a stall there, so I've had a look at her stuff, but I've never actually used any of it, and I didn't realise that she was so local. But she lives on a farm called Well Manor Farm, where she's got her own flock of sheep and produces 2,000 balls of wool every year. And it's really nice, so the fact that it's nice and local means that it could be worth a visit. I think she's just started selling wool from there. So maybe I'll give them a visit and see what it's like, maybe buy a bit. So I've been knitting since I was about 5 years old, and I can still remember learning. My great aunt, who lived up in Edinburgh, we used to go and stay there every summer. And I can remember sitting on her knee and her teaching me to knit. So I've been knitting for probably, 45 years plus. So currently I am knitting a very plain grey jumper, and this is made from alpaca. And this is really plain. It's what my mum used to call telly knitting, which means you can just kind of watch the telly and knit because there's nothing really to think about. This one, on the other hand, is a sort of tweedy wool, and it's 3 balls and slightly more complicated, so you need to concentrate a bit more on this one. This isn't telly knitting, this is. So yeah, I tend to use rowan wool most of the time. So I use silks and alpacas and wool mostly. And this is a really nice sort of flecky tweedy one. And you just knit one stripe at a time and it gives you this kind of tweedy effect. This is going to be a jacket, which is only just started. And this is going to be, as I say, a sort of plain grey jumper, which is nearly finished. This is the last sleeve. In recent years, it's become much more popular. I saw an article the other day with the red arrows. They're all taken up knitting, weirdly. It's amazing actually how many of our patients do knit. I mean, now and again people bring knitting into the waiting room, and I've helped a few people sorting a few bits out. Yeah. If anyone's got anything interesting on the needles at the moment, it'd be great to have a look. Great to see it, bring it in.